Opinion Alliance Math and History, and we're gonna learn a new math symbol. We're gonna learn what this math symbol means. Well, what does it mean anyway? That math symbol represents the product in a summation. And if you take a look at the Greek alphabet, you notice that pi looks like this symbol right here. The capital Pi represents the product of a summation. But there is one problem. The capital Pi can be confused with the lowercase pi because the capital Pi is not 3.14. The lowercase pi is represented as 3.14. The question is, what does the capital Pi do in mathematics? The capital Pi represents the product, and the product means numbers being multiplied in a sequence. The reason why we call it summation is because we are multiplying in a sequence, like 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. Let's do an example where we would insert numbers and do the summation on the capital Pi. Let's see the symbol leap into action. So, just like sigma, there is a bottom number that we insert and a top number that we insert. The bottom number is the starting number. That is the first number you'll need to multiply. So pretty much, that's the starting line. The top number of the symbol represents the finish line. That is the last number you'll need to multiply, then you'll get your answer, and you'll cross that finish line. Let's do an example. So what happens if the bottom number or the start number is 1 and the top number is 5? What that means is since we're doing a summation with the product, that means it's 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. The starting number, the finishing number. So 1 times 2 is 2 times 3, that's 6, times 4, that's 24, times 5, our answer is 120. So, when the bottom number is 1 and the top number is 5, and we use the pi notation for summation, we get an answer of 120. All the numbers multiplied and combined will bring us to 120. Let's do another example with the capital Pi again. But what happens if the bottom number is not 1, but a 2 instead? What if our starting number is a number not 1? And let's say our top number is 10. This is going to be a really big number. So instead of starting at 1, we start at 2, because that's the starting position, the starting line. So we say 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 times 10. This will end up a really big number. So let's start. 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24, times 5 is 120, times 6 is 700, 20 times 7 is 5,040 times 8 is 40,320 times 9, 362,880. And we have our multiply by 10, which is the finish line. So this number, 362,880, multiply that by our finish line, we get an answer of 3,628,800. And that is our finish line. We've got a whopping 3,628,800. By getting that very large number, the capital Pi can be very powerful. We now know how to use the capital Pi as a summation for the product. Why does the capital Pi exist? Well, when you're going into complex equations and higher level math, people that do math want the math to be as simple as possible. So mathematicians will use symbols to represent things so you don't have to write it in an expanded form. You could write the symbols and the numbers, but you don't have to write the expanded form. You can write the answer next to it. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe, and symbols will make it easier for math.